Welcome to Shooting the Shits with Rosie. Thanks for tuning in. Today we are talking about why you should stop waiting to be ready and start where you are. Why do I want to talk about this? Because I feel in my spirit that I need to ride down y'all street today, blasting Nas song. I know I can be what I want to be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I want to be. I know I can. Y'all remember that Nas song? That's how I'm feeling tonight. But before we dive in, some housekeeping items. I want you to engage and ask me questions. Let me double check right here so I am ready just in case y'all have any questions. I am ready for it. And if you're not subscribed to our channel, make sure that you subscribe, click that thumbs up button and turn on the notifications. I need you to comment your biggest takeaway and what keeps you following this channel. And I need you to share this episode link with one person that you know that will benefit from it. So if you get some nuggets and you feel like you want to share with somebody, definitely share the link with that person. And if you're not following me on Facebook, please do. It's at Rosie Faulkner. And my IG handle is Faulkner_Rosie. And if you're ready to go live, I need you to sign up to get my 3 must-have tools. And that link will be in the description box below. So let's do this. All right. So one thing, as humans, we love certainty and we love comfort. We want something to be convenient, comfortable, and easy before we take action. And that is not the way you need it to be in order to reach your goals. And I know because I've been there. I can relate. And like I said, this combo won't get you to where you want to be to fulfill your passion in life. You will never start if you wait for things to be perfect. Again, I can relate. I have been there where I was scared to put stuff out. And, basically that is a sign of procrastination. And you will never do it because nothing will ever be perfect. Like I can't even think of one thing that I have even thought was perfect because it's always something. If somebody sees something, even in a working situation, you think it's perfect, they be like, oh no, it's a typo right there. Oh no, you did 2 spaces instead of 1 right there. Like nothing is ever perfect. So you might as well, just put it out there, get some feedback, tweak it, and get it going. But like I said, I can never say that I have ever regretted getting started. And that's with anything. With Style Access, I feel like I tell you guys the same stories over and over again, but this is my experience and this is my life. And hopefully, it will be inspirational. But with Style Access, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I just knew I wanted to give people exposure. I had started in this blogging game and I wasn't getting no exposure. I looked around and other people wasn't. So I was just like, you know what? I love style. I love talking about fashion. Let me start my own show. Didn't know nothing about it. I could have sat around and waited and perfected things. No, I took a class and then I dived the hell right on in and figured it out. Got people to volunteer to be on the crew. Because first time I started that show, it was an all volunteer type of thing. And worked it out, kept doing it, tweaking it, and it's still going on to this day. You can look on my page and still see Style Access and look back at the growth that I have experienced throughout the years. Going live. I remember my first Fox 5 live with Tamar Braxton and Adrienne Ballon. In addition to my favorite news personality, who was Allison Seymour, I was scared as hell. I was just like, oh my God, I already knew that I was going to be there with Allison Seymour, which was, the Fox 5 news person. But I didn't know until later on that they had, that Tamar and Adrian was going to be there, which added another layer of anxiety. But guess what? If I was not ready, if I did not, pursue that opportunity, I wouldn't have been in that position to reap the benefits of having them there to judge the competition between the two news broadcasters. So again, I have been in your position. I have been scared as hell to go live. You're nervous. You don't know, what's going to happen. You could mess up. You could do anything, but it's just like you have to go for it. You just have to say a prayer if you're a faith-based person or whatever you do, and get yourself together and go for it. And then, live, it has been like 3 times and counting that I have been on like a news broadcasting, show going live. You just do it. And then I started doing IG lives. And with that, I was just like, okay, here we go. This is going to be weekly. Like, geez. So you just get better. Like I always say, you look at your replays, you see what you can tweak, and then you keep it moving. You have to start somewhere, right? You definitely have to start somewhere. And why not today? And I always leave up all my like old stuff because I want people to look back at it and see the growth. So when you get an opportunity where you've been doing it a while, don't delete the stuff because you was messing up. And look, people need to see that and see where you started from and where you are now. I just think it's hilarious when I go back and look at some of them. Another thing that I'm starting is a course. I've never, ever created a course before. It's fucking scary. It's scary as hell. It's just like, will this help them? You know what I'm saying? Will this get them to where they need to be if they go live? But guess what? I know that if it doesn't work and people go through it, then I'll tweak it. I'll be like, okay, this module didn't work. Let's substitute for this, which I really need. So it's just not, I'm not scared anymore because I'm just like, I know that once I put it out there, it's going to, get feedback and I'm going to make it better. The next thing is being a damn entrepreneur. Like, this shit is crazy. And it's just like, every day it's something different. It stretches you. I've been a 9-to-5er forever. I still am a 9-to-5er. So being an entrepreneur and learning new ways, and it's always a challenge, but I love it. And if I never took the leap to do this, where would I be? I just know that a 9-to-5 is just not for me for the rest of my life. So I am putting all my eggs into this basket and making it happen. So we're talking about, of course, going live. And, to go live, you only need really one thing. In my tools, I say 3, but if you download it, you'll see what those three are. And I give you links to what I use and other suggestions. But you really only need your phone because it has, your audio and your video, and all of that is built into that one device. So if it's daylight, you really don't need lights. It will be helpful, but you don't need it if you, use the natural sunlight. And technology is bomb now. So you don't need all the bells and whistles to get started. So why are you procrastinating? Start now. Turn your phone on. Everybody has that. Record yourself to get familiar with, how you look on camera, your mannerisms and different things like that, and go live. People shoot movies on their freaking iPhones. And so it's bomb. So what are you waiting for? I always say, do it messy. Do it messy. Figure it out as you go along. Who cares if anything is not perfect? Who cares if people have something to say? Most people that have something to say, they're not doing nothing. They're not doing nothing. So who cares? Tweak it as you go along. Just start. Just start. So what I would like for you to do, because I really want my happy dance to come out and come alive next week, I want one person, if one person DM me and say they hit the fuck it button and went live this week, the happy dance will come alive. I'm telling you. That's all I'm asking for. I ain't asking for much. Just that one little thing. That would make me happy. And the fuck it button is a real button. It's like, no, it's not. But I love to use that reference because it's just like, you hit it and you like, I don't care. I'm doing it. I'm going for it. It is what it is. So I want to leave you guys with a couple of quotes I found that will give you motivation. So the first one is, if we wait until we're ready, we'll be waiting for the rest of our lives. Wasn't that a word? I mean, I just felt that. If we wait until we're ready, we'll be waiting for the rest of our lives. That is so true. You can't, just like with anything, you can't wait on people because nobody never wants to be ready or go where you want to go. So you have to be willing to do it yourself. All right, I ain't gonna preach after each one. The second one is, you've got to be a beginner before you can be anything else. So many people are scared to be beginners. They are scared to figure it out and work it out. Be a beginner, figure the shit out, perfect it, and go forward. Do it. Nobody, just like I always give the example with swimming, nobody ever jumped into the pool and knew how to swim. Your ass would sink. So you just have to figure it out. You have to take lessons. You have to figure out, how to stay afloat, how to do the different strokes. Like, come on, man. You have to be a beginner first. The third one, great people do things before they're ready. They do things before they know they can do it. Doing what you're afraid of, getting out of your comfort zone, taking risks like that, that's what life is. You might be really good. You might find out something about yourself that's really special. And if you're not good, who cares? You tried something. Now you know something about yourself. Now that was a mouthful, but it was a good message. Like, you have to get out your comfort zone. You got to try things. If you do, you would never know. If you don't, you would never know if you was good at it or not. And who wants to live their life with regrets? Not me. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to try it. It's sink or swim for me. And the last one, the most effective way to do it is to do it. What's the Nike slogan? Just do it. There you go. So I'm going to leave you with this. Your voice needs to be heard because to someone it matters. Like, you probably think that whatever your business or whatever thing that you are very passionate about, it wasn't put in you just for you. Just like for me, it wasn't just put in me to help people, give them motivation for going live. It just wasn't for me. It's not going to just sit well. I know that that is a calling for me, and I'm not going to stop until I get women voices heard. That is not going to stop. It's not a game for me. So the same passion that I have, you have to find it for your business, about a special interest you have, and just hit that fucking button and go for it. So that is all I have for this week, for this episode of Shooting the Shits with Rosie. Please, please, please DM me on Facebook or IG and let me know how I can personally help you. I will be looking out for your DMs because I definitely want to help you along this journey. So if you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure that you subscribe to this channel, click the thumbs up button and turn on the notifications. I need you to comment your biggest takeaway from this episode, you guys. I want to engage with you. So please comment your biggest takeaway. And if you know of one person, definitely share this episode link with that person. Follow me on Facebook at Rosie Faulkner and IG at Faulkner_Rosie. And if you're ready to go live, sign up to get my 3 must-have tools. The link will be in the description. So that is it, you guys. Until next week.